Welcome back to part 57 of War in the Sea Pacific Theater mod. War in the Pacific. Let's go right into it. We are in day 130. So I did play a little bit in between the last recording, just to get some of the randoms out of the way and do a little organization. I don't know how well I organize things, but let's take a look and see what we've done. We go to Midway and see we've been resupplied, which is good. Also for lots of stuff there. We got 36 command points. Gone on to Wake Island. Wake Island is doing pretty good. We've been ferrying stuff back and forth there pretty well. I think, what group is it? Yeah, I think this guy's the next guy to come back and do some supply runs. These are the guys we went, we brought all these guys down to Port Moresby to bring as many supplies, and mainly we're trying to get this base, Port Moresby, up to a level 5 ship port so that we can start making fleets and rest and repairing fleets that are damaged in this southwestern area that we're going to be attacking. We're going to start going after some of these places. I think we'll probably go here first and then here second. So level 3, level 1, level 3. So probably bombard this one, or the other way around. Probably bombard this one and then invade, and then land here. Once we get enough supplies and stuff over here, we'll probably just take over this one as well. Again, my goal for this is command points, getting these numbers up per friendly location, for port ranks, airfield ranks, and we want to be up to get this total high. The dockyard, since we're here, as you see, we have both our British battleships, the Warspite and the Queen Elizabeth. 20 days before they're going to be available again. Not sure, we may use them, but I don't know if we're going to... They're not going to be the priority to replace on the battlefield, maybe later, but we're going to try and get some of the American battleships out. These guys are just replaced, you know. Our losses are still at 6 ships. Really nothing of great importance. You know, a lot of this was early on in the game, so that's not a big deal. With enemy losses so far, it's quite a bit. I played the other day and had a big day. Or I should say I played earlier today, but it wasn't that exciting. It was kind of a thing. We did take out some supply ships that were coming for this base over here. I keep forgetting the name of it. Pompey or whatever. But we did take out a couple light cruisers, a couple destroyers, and some more supply ships, so that was a pretty good day. Prior to that, for Ataka heavy cruiser, we finally got rid of her, and I think that's all we got for this one. So we're doing pretty good. 233 ships. I haven't noticed any increase. One of the channels that I wrote to, and I made a comment on their videos and whatever, just talking shop about the game, and they replied to me that over 100 ships you get an increase in supplies and assets, I guess. I know that was in the base game, maybe because of the mod, but this mod is different. There's some things that are not in the game that were in other versions of the game, or different mods. And that may be because of, I don't know, whatever, you can pick a reason, I guess. But couple things. I haven't noticed 100 ship sunk increase. There's no notification here that says that you get that. There's nothing here that says anything. I think this is where the note was in the previous mods that I played, where you sunk 100 ships and you got more supplies. I'm pretty sure that's the norm, but I don't recall. The other things I've noticed is we talked about aircraft carriers using using SBDs. When you go into tactical with them, they start at like 3,200 feet or something like that. And then I've seen in many other people that play this specific theater mod that they bring them up to 7,000 feet, and it's safe for going in. And then when they get over the target, they can dive down in a dive bomber mentality, and it's safer and all that kind of stuff, more dynamic. And I don't know if even accuracy has something to do with it, but in this game, when I have tried that, and maybe I'll try it again if it comes up, but when I bring my aircraft up to 7,000 feet or just a little bit higher, they circle down to 3,200 before they attack. I put them at 7,000, hit the attack button, they have a target, and they immediately just start circling. And then when they get to that lower altitude, then they go in towards the target, and then they do their dive, which is risky. So that's the thing. So we're at 5:14 in the morning. We're going to send out our North Carolina scouts. The thing with scouts, there's two different things. There's this button here, which is a scout button. And let's see what happens when I hit this button right now. Okay, it sends them out with bombs automatically. And what that does is it has a timer for when we can send out the next one. If you go in the other way and just launch aircraft, and then I'll do it the next time around, but let's just get you out looking for stuff for the moment here. Whatever, just do that. I don't care. If we go back in and we try to launch another off the, it says we have to wait because it has ordnance on it. So I don't use this button in the game. It annoys me. So that's just what we do. I guess we can be proactive here and send out, put up a cap, because I like a cap. Again, no bombs. Again, by doing it this way with no ordnance, it allows you to send out another group. So like if I just sent up the cap, now I want to go back to the same carrier and launch, it allows me to. So if I wanted to send out a couple of these guys with no ordnance, I can do that. Let's do one of these guys, see if we can do that. No, not that one. Yeah, one of the things I notice in this game is when doing course locations and things like that, if the distance endurance of the aircraft is, say for this one is 680, but if you go over it in something like this, or even when you're drawing your course lines and things like that, I think they tend to jank up the reoccurring cycle the following day, so they don't launch the aircraft. I don't know if that's true, but I try to stay below the endurance, or exceedingly don't go over it, so that doesn't happen. So That's just what we're doing. Let's go back to North Carolina. Launch out a scout the right way, or the way I do it. Nothing on it. And we're going to have him go. Let's have him go course-wise. Remember, 502, so we're 270 something, right? The goal here is to not exceed. Now, I don't want him to go deeper than that part of the map. So even if the aircraft carrier moves, I want to have them limit to this location. But I think as the carrier moves this way, it extends that line out to whatever. So one that way, and let's send the last one out because we can. And we're going to send him just the opposite direction, and we're going to go this way. See, 542 is too far, 502 is good. So that's what I mean by making sure you're aware of the endurance and how far they'll do their thing. So. And that's another thing. I don't know why. It makes sense, but if their endurance is 502, that should be endurance back to the ship. This shows it that way, but the game allows it to just make its way home. But it takes away the line, so. Down here, what are you guys doing? You guys are heading all the way back to Wake for more supplies, and I may increase this. Because and of course you're not at Pompeii anymore, so we'll work it out. What was I gonna say? Oh, this group here. This used to be the Wichita group, which the Wichita is in task 43, or it was Exeter, I'm sorry. The Exeter is damaged, going back for rest and repair, and the Wichita is more damaged, going back for rest and repair. So that's what we did, and what we did was we sent, not you, keep doing that. We sent Maraudis, this light cruiser, and we replaced it with a couple destroyers. So it's a little bit better positioned. A little strength. We're building the strength down here is what we're doing. We swapped out this group. The Benson was damaged from the other group, so we put the damaged destroyer in with this returning. And when it gets back, you know, they're going to Wake, but he's going to wind up going back to Midway. This guy. These guys are good. So we're going to rest and repair him when he makes his way back. But he's going to do escort duty for his final push. We might as well use these scout aircraft. Yeah, these are low on mileage, but maybe we can put them to use a little bit. Have them do a little scouting. Yeah, 205, 262. We're gonna have them do that, and then we're gonna send another one out just a little bit further, but a shorter range. So you're going to go out without any bombs, and you're going to go, let's extend it, and we're going to send you that way, that way, that way, and have you do that over and over again so that we can have something guarding our west side. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So I think, how far are we on Port Moresby? To go to level 5, we have 5,000 supplies. We need basically 200 engineering and 500 fuel over here to make that happen feasibly, because you don't want to just have the exact, you want to have something that will sustain it. Engineering and fuel will allow us to resupply our ships. I don't think making new fleets out of that level 5 port will do anything for our supply or anything like that. So this guy's coming in to drop off. What does he got? Fuel, engineering. See the method we're using. So that's going to be a constant. You're going home. You guys are going back to rest and repair. What else we got? Carrier. Now the carrier is, we need to start thinking more seriously about this, and getting our search patterns out a little bit better. 247. Close enough. Keep doing that. And then we're going to send out another one from, I guess, Quincy. Sure. Send this one out with remember 502. So we'll send him here, and we'll go to 502. Good enough. And you'll keep doing that route. We're going to send another guy up that way as well. I know this takes time, I'm sorry. 501, close enough. And we'll send one down the slot here. Trying to maximize the distance of the route. Hopefully that will suffice anything coming this way. We do have PBYs doing their thing. It's probably not the best route, but we'll take it. F4s are going to cover this destroyer group. You're going to continually check that spot. I guess we could send out some mariners as well. Get them to do some work. Send them out with nothing. We'll just get this guy to go straight up. This is 1760. Do a big something like that. A T. Close enough. And do that. Sometimes these crazy course junctions don't work and the aircraft will freeze. So if that happens, you can either try and change the course or penalize yourself and return to the base. Do that. Okay. I think that's good. I think we're gonna sit with that and let's get the ball rolling here. Get a look at everybody. Make sure everybody's doing something smart. Let's get something over here going. I want to send out one of you guys. And we're gonna send you out with nothing because I want to do a sure, why not? I know it's not a big deal, but we do want to make sure that we've had a bunch of cruisers and stuff trying to invade, so I expect that to happen again. We have changed out the Tenosa, which is a gallow, for the Surkoff, which is a French ship, I guess. I can maybe try this. I've never done this before. Send him out to go look for stuff. 502. Yeah, I've not had any submarines that had aircraft, so we're gonna give that a shot and see what happens. Oh, he's only got one. I thought he had two. No big deal. That's fine. So again, we were seeing a bunch of supply ships in this area, and now we haven't seen any in a while. This Kingfisher has been caught. So our rule, remember we said about aircraft being caught? If they get caught, they're forced to return home. So we begin, we start, we look, and there's no absolute way that they can see this plane in this weather. Level 6, heavy, nasty weather, but they just aggro on them, and yeah. So we're gonna send him out, and because of the penalty, we're gonna RTB him to the carrier. And because I don't like seeing my carriers naked like that, we're gonna launch up some aircraft to be over the as cap. I just like to have a cap over my aircraft carriers. I do. So we're gonna move right on again. All right. So you're going home. You're gonna get nasty. I need to change your scouting. Let's do that for now. Not really much else to worry about here. You're outbound, so I don't need to care about you really. Are you moving? Let's make sure these ships are moving. I've noticed that sometimes even my ships, they don't move. Like this guy here, why are you not moving? For some reason there was a pattern and now there isn't one, so let's fix that. Do that pattern, please. Let's see if he moves now. Yep, he's moving now. Okay. So keep our eyes open for stuff. We're at nighttime now. Let's speed it up and get through it. Morning again. Really because of whatever reason, the aircraft carriers can spawn up their cap if they get targeted. Ships that are away from where their aircraft come from, they can get targeted. If they don't have aircraft already over them, it becomes a problem then. So we want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So that's why we're doing that. All right, so Task Force 32. We had pulled out a couple of ships from here. We got one spot remaining. So what do we need over here? Actually, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers, and we want another cruiser, right? So we are going to take a let's take the Minneapolis and split her away, and then we're going to take the rest of this group and we're going to send them down here to be up in this group here. We're going to stop down at Milne Bay first, just to drop off whatever we got there. So we're going to merge you with the aircraft carrier. We want to make sure that your Minneapolis is not in the lead, but in a better position. So let me see what we got. We might have too many destroyers, too many. What's 7? 7. 10 and 7 swap. Okay, so number 1 is Enterprise, number 6 North Carolina, and then we have cruiser. We want to put 4 and 7. Swap them. So we have 4 cruisers surrounding the aircraft carrier, destroyer at the rear, and 3 at the front. Just kind of neat. That's the way I'm doing it. We'll go to Kingfisher. Looks like we have another faulty, a really bad faulty. So we're going to begin and go in and then send him home. Better day, but yeah, we're not going to. I don't also like how it automatically comes in 1 tick to the right every time. Not that big of a deal, but I guess they tilt so that they can look. But there's nothing out here, and we are going to return him to base, and we'll change that scouting plan later. So what do we got going on here? You're going home. You guys are going there. There's 5 ships in that group. We only got 4 spaces. So what can we do about that? Is there anybody that's got a little damage that needs to go home? Tucson, you've got a little damage in you. All our destroyers are good. We do have a little damage here, but they're not badly damaged. Maybe you want to put something over here. Because we're going to put another cruiser in this group, and then I think I overdid it, but whatever. We can put 1 cruiser in to max this out at 10, and then use the remaining 4 ships as another screen. We'll probably put them over here, or maybe we'll have them scout this way up here and have them be a barrier that we can recall later on. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that too much. These guys. Yeah. You're not going to. Okay, I'm overthinking. Keep going. Keep going. Another scout. And these guys are going out from New Orleans too far. So we need to rectify that. See how he's leaning to the right? That's how he comes in. They come in every battle with the turn. Let's see what's after us. Yeah, roofs. Sorry, boys. And RTB. And yeah, that may not be fun. You're gonna be next. I think we need to. Oh, you're already coming home. Okay. All right, you're doing that, Scout. You're doing Beaufort, Scouty, Scout. You're doing that, Scouty, Scout, with a bomb. Let's send you out to go play over here. Yeah. The difference here is that our sub is probably on the surface. We don't want that. Yeah, the problem with that is that yeah, not a great thing. Now there's only one of these. Pretty valuable. I need you to dive there, Shippy. Come on. Those crazy bow planes. Look at that. I like the fact that the ships are different. You need to get down, bruh. And I have a feeling we're going to get a bad situation here. Need to go down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Please don't give me any damage. I just bought this. What's the crush depth of this thing? 360? It's not 360, but whatever. So they did drop some bombs on us, but we're down deep enough. Look at that periscope, just always flying high, huh? I do like the fact that this ship is a different type of submarine. Yeah, pretty cool. 361, don't exceed 361, please. No damage. go up a little bit so that you're not causing any problems. And these guys expelled all their ammunition. That's the thing. Even if you're the pilot, right, of this aircraft, and the submarine goes under, and all your buddies up front decided to drop their bombs on water, and you can't see them when you come overhead, would you still release your bombs? I don't think you would. But these guys do. The game doesn't allow them to make that choice. They drop on sunken objects they can't damage all the time. So, all right, we can get out. Let's move out of here. And this guy is gonna go home, I think. I think we're just gonna RTB him because I have a feeling that that can cause problems later. So we're gonna have him rest. We don't really like that engagement. How far you guys go over? That's fine, I guess. As long as you don't get caught by zeros right now. And you're gonna turn around and go back. So it is what it is. All right, let's keep going. Why tactical this guy now? Does he come in with the submarine? No, he doesn't. Good. That's important. We don't want our aircraft to be so why am I doing this? I'm doing this because they're going home anyway, and if you put them into tactical before they leave, or I guess at zero, it's still okay. You can see if there's anything even remotely close to where you are. So that's what we're doing. Just having a visual spot check. To the nice sun of yeah, these are all going on a Steam screenshot, but I don't know how to access them. So we're just gonna let this go a little bit and speed it up and see if they find anything. I don't think they will. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. Not overly concerned. What I will do though, is we'll go in here just to be froggy, and we're gonna say, you guys slow down to our magic number 15 and turn on your sonar. And watch these guys hopefully go down. He's going down to 30. Slowly. You're going down as well, and you're going down as well. And once we get down to 15, we should be able to hear something if there's anything close by. This would be a nice place that we could add some more ships to this group. But they're sub-hunters. I don't want them to be battle, you know, to take on a battleship and multiple cruisers force. This is just a screen. I don't want them to do crazy stuff. I just want them to listen to the ocean. I believe with sonar there's supposed to be like a thingy, a sensor under the water, and I don't see it represented here on this ship. Or any of these ships, to be honest with you. Yeah. That's an interesting looking ship, isn't it? Looks like he just drops off the back. I should probably have him in the front or in the middle. Change Fletcher and Arunta positions. I think we're going to do that. So let's get out of here. And you guys are going home because it's after 1900. So do that. I'm going to do a little switcheroo. Arunta and Fletcher, I want you to switch. You're in the middle now because you drop depth charges off the tail. These guys do spreads right and left and from the tail. So that's my thinking behind that. And so Arunta is here. Rind and Fletcher, that's how we're doing it. Yeah, I make this game harder than it is. All right, we're back here. Okay, so Midway, what do you want to do with you? You're damaged, and you're good. So we don't need to do this, but we're going to. And why? It's because the efficiency of ships impact how the game is played. So we put that, those points just went into the dockyard, okay? So this guy was actually, these are the 3 ships we just sent in. 4, 5, and one had 13 days. So they went in as a group, and they'll come out, and we'll get those points back later on. So that's the point. Now with this, do I want to make any changes? Not sure yet. But this supply group is just supposed to be ferrying to from Midway to wherever. And I think what we need to start thinking about is, let's see what the other groups are looking like. So you're damaged. You're damaged. You're really damaged. You're good. You're kind of damaged, but okay. It looks like we just have these 2 that are damaged. I'm going to say this one as well. We're going to release and repair you, because what we're going to do is I think we're going to maybe combine some of these guys. Port Moresby, you're damaged, you're damaged, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. So these 2 are going to go away to the long lost Razor Blade collection. I don't like these. They're early game, and they're going to go away, but we'll get those points back. So we have 2 groups of 5 and 1 group of 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, Midway, you have an oiler. Port Moresby, you do not have an oiler, so you're going to get one. And then you have no destroyers. And you have no destroyers, and you have 2 oilers. So let's do this. And we're going to split group. It's not going to let me do it that way. Okay, fine. C3. Split. We want I think it's easier if I just do it this way. I don't know. Oh, you're already split. Okay, so Midway, you need to have another destroyer. You need to have an oiler, so let's send you out to get an oiler. And let's send an oiler out to you. And while we're thinking about that, let's let the time advance a little bit. So Cimarron, merge, that'll work. And now you need a destroyer, so we need to add a destroyer. So let's find a destroyer that will be cheap and good for you. 7, 8, 6, Benham. Let's see what sonar looks like. Looks good. Bunch of AA. So Benham it is. What was the previous one? There's a difference in these two. I don't see a difference. Let's go with the Benham. Okay, and done. So you're gonna go to this group here, and we'll let that happen. Milne Bay. Well, what do we have going on here? Now it's 3:20 in the morning, right? And this guy seems he wants to come and play, but there should be no play involved. All right, let's go back. While we're here, Task Force 34. You have just some supplies, I think. Let's unload our whatever cargo. Make sure we're all empty, which I think we are. And then we're gonna head over this way. So, of course, this way. You're full. You have spots for 4, and you have spots for whatever. Did I put something in here that needed repair that I wasn't aware of? Yeah, that guy. And that guy. Let's be crazy. Yep, we're gonna split you off. I'm gonna have you sit. You just stay there, and when these guys come in, or come back, I should say, we will marry them up. In fact, we could catch them, so let's do that. Because when you get back, we're gonna release you as well. As soon as they hit with Wake Supply 5, we'll merge them in, and then we'll go back to Midway. The other group, which is these guys, we're gonna just meet up over here. Oh wait, what? Yeah, you guys are going over here. So let's do that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, moving right along. We're almost at the hour mark. So what are we doing over here again? Let's go see. So because we had a spotter plane come and harass us earlier, we want to make sure that, what are these guys doing? Don't like the names on all these. You guys go to Task Force 20 just to be funny. And we'll send that over there. We need to get these aircraft back over to this group, Port Moresby Defense. You need to get into port so that you can drop off your oil and engineering. And I don't see anything else happening over here. Starting to get those aircraft back up to 9 where they were, I believe, before. And Pompeii. Yeah. Again, I don't like the fact that I have to do this every day. It's kind of annoying. Milne Bay, what's going on here? So, I have a feeling there's going to be a problem here. We're going to send these guys over, Task Force 20. But maybe this Task Force, how many Task Force 20s do we got here? I think because they're going so close to the region, they haven't separated enough. Let's do this. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, only one came in. Okay. Go farts are there. Let's see what happens. If they're close enough, they're close enough. If they're not, they're not. They are. So what do we got? Zeros? Oh, these are good. So, Flusser, I want you to brake and head this away. Astoria, good, you're good. I want you guys to be form up, max it out. You max it out as well. And bow fighters, we're going to send you on single mission runs. So where are you headed? You're attacking. Yeah, who are you attacking? How about you attack a different one? And you too. You attack this one. So these guys are all coming down. They're gonna hit here and try to do their best to kill. Hopefully they can do their job well, like bow fighters should. They have rockets, but they're not going to be using rockets. Let's go back to these ships and see what these guys are doing. So we don't want to head on these guys, but we do want to... Bullfighter just got shot down. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. See if we can split these guys. Another bow fighter? Yeah, we did. Come on, boys. Bow fighter. Useless. dropped those right into my destroyer. Wow. Bye-bye, destroyer. Wow, he missed. Is that amazing? Did they drop torpedoes? I'm raising my head like I can actually tell. Coming after this guy. You need to speed up there, bruh. Did you get hit? We're gonna do something stupid and get hit here. Any torpedoes in the water? Anywhere? I don't see any. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm not very good at surface battles. I'm not good at any of this stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. When it gets to be too many aircraft, I think I kind of get crazy with the game a little. I want to know why these guys don't go their speed. Why? Are you damaged? What's your speed? 22? Supposed to be going 33? What's the max speed on this guy? 32 knots. Why are you going so slow? Wow, I don't get that at all. That's a bad thing because they say they go 32, but they only go 22. What am I missing? It says 32 max speed. I don't like that. We'll have to see what happens. They got no damage. They're brand new. And low ammunition too. These may not have been a good choice, but we'll see what happens. Got pretty good anti-air. I'll give them that. So, all right, we're gonna move out. Well, I guess they're only going to be in this Port Moresby defense and just stay in this area, so maybe that's okay. I guess that's how we're gonna work it. But I think right now, before we leave this episode, we're gonna finish this here. So let's get this Benham linked up. You can come back. Meet him as well. Let's get together, shall we? Venom, do your thing. I want you to, you're faster, you should be able to meet him. Alright, so Venom, you're going to merge in with this group so that you're more protecting, you have something to protect this group here. You do have an oiler, so you're good. You have a bunch of supplies. I think I want to get rid of the Macaulay. But we are going to head back over here. And reason is because we want to organize the rest of these. So the C3, you got to separate them out a little bit so that you can actually see the ships. If they're too close to other ships, they will merge or won't merge into where you want them to go. See how they're so close together? You couldn't even tell if there were ships there. So you got to separate them. I know it's kind of a hassle. So this is this guy, Cimarron. You're gonna go into do anything. So this group here needs to be Port Moresby Supply, Cimarron. So this C3, I'm gonna send. You need to come over here, please, and be with him for a minute. So he's got a. Put that C3 with him. I'm gonna put that C3 with. What's this guy got? He doesn't need. Does he need another C3? He really doesn't. Merge him over there as well. And then what are you? You're you're my first bait to get into. Maybe we need to take you and do something with you. Well, I'm going to put another destroyer in with you because you need it. And we're going to say at Summers. You are going to come into the port and meet him. And then we're going to fuel you and send you on your way. Because you got to clean up all this before it gets messy. Warrington, you merge with here. Let's manage your cargo. And we're going to have you do that. And that and that, that. I don't think we need to play troopy troops anymore, but we'll take a couple. And we're going to send you to Wake Island. I want Wake Island to be where most of the ships, cargo ships, have to go to instead of all the way back to Midway. So this one is Midway, so he is always going to go back and forth. That's his route, period. And how do you want these guys set up? Let's switch Summers and this guy here, Swappy Wappa. That's good enough. All right, you guys go do your thing. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you're meeting up with him, so okay, it's not play. Anything happening here? You're good. Let's keep that going. Okay. C3, Port Moresby. So I want you to merge because we want to keep this name, Port Moresby Supply 4, because of the order in the pull down chart. And you are going to go to there as well, and you you're on your way, sorry. What are you doing? Why don't you come in and pick up while you're here? Let's merge these two guys. Again, we want to keep the Port Moresby supply, so the C3 needs to merge with it. And we're going to add some things to this as well. So we're going to have you come here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's kind of the nature of the beast. We do it, we all do it, I had to do it, so. Alright, we got some stuff back. I see we have 88 points, but let's make a quick scan here, see if everything's being smart. Not wait for something stupid. Okay, here we go. Okay, Wake Supply, you are unloading. So unload all your cargo. Quick check. Okay. Who else is with you? Task Force 20. You're damaging, so you're going to merge with them. Six. Oiler in the middle. You need to be 5 and 4. You're not really damaged, but I don't have a place for you here right now. I'm sorry. That may have been just a mistake I made. Yeah. Fine. Okay, so you guys are good. I'm sending you back. You're gonna go all the way to here for right now. Because I have a feeling that I want to dump off the cruiser with this group. Maybe. We'll see. Or maybe I'll swap out. Is somebody damaged here? You little bitty dinghy. We're shuffling. That's what we're doing. You guys bypassed, didn't you? So go be friendly with them. Where are they going? All right, you are gonna join this group. So that's a pretty big group right now. What's our formation like? Garbage. Better. So 9 and 8 need to be destroyers. You know, when you guys play this game, do you find that you like to be, you know, you like to have I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess I'm trying to say, do you like to have playing with the micro organization of fleets and stuff like that? I find a lot of people probably don't, and I apologize in advance, but it's kind of, I think I like that part of the game. So we want 5 and 4 to be next to each other somewhat. This guy I'm not too convinced about. We can keep him at the tail end. Charlie. 9 and 8 are out in the lead for subs. Morantis, I'm not really too impressed by you, but we'll keep you in the middle to keep you safe. 2 and 3 will be front cover. So that's a pretty good grouping. I'm okay with that. So you keep doing your scouty. You guys are going back. So I think we've done everything we can do down there for now. Unless we want to adjust this route. I feel it's good to adjust a little bit every so often. You know, when things get sweaty. What are you doing? You're coming up here because you want to get engineering and supplies. So 1 destroyer. When I have room, I think we can add another. Or do we want to add this whole group in? Three. Yeah, let's just add all 3 of you in. Just to make things easier. When I had multiple routes going, things were, I thought were going to be easier, but they all arrived pretty much at the same time. So that meant I had multiple groups. Alright. The only thing I don't like about this is I got 1 destroyer. That's the only real problem. Macaulay, Haskell. Yeah, let's say adios to the Macaulay, because I believe the Macaulay's not bad, but I don't like the numbers. We're gonna retire the Macaulay. We're here, we can do it, let's do it now. That's what we're gonna do. So you're gone. Haskell, how are we pleased with you in the world of finance? 1788. Yeah, I think I'm going to we're going to keep the Haskell. I've changed my mind a little bit on the on these Type C3SA1 class merchants. They only got 2 guns, whereas the Haskell has 4. They go just a little bit slower. These guys go 18, whereas the Haskell goes 17. I believe these C3s go even slower, so we're not really rushed for speed on this group, so that's how we're going to leave it. What does that mean? We need a new destroyer for this. I'm going to light cruiser. What about Brooklyn? Is that overdoing it? We do have 2 Oilers in here, so we kind of want to no, let's just don't be dumb. Let's just hand it and let that be enough. Yeah, that's enough. We don't need to go crazy with, you know, fleets that don't need to be the fleets. So 3 column, you're gonna be, what's the one? 2 columns? No. Don't like that. Uh, 6 and 5, I guess. We can do that. So 6 and 5 and everybody else. We'll put the Oilers in the middle. So 2 and 3 maybe. And then everybody else can just be wherever the hell they are. And that's fine. Haskell 4. Sure. Fine. That's fine. So let's manage cargo, and you're going to Port Moresby, so you need to be engineering and fuel, and maybe some supplies. So let's manage cargo, see what we can grab. So engineering, fuel, engineering, supplies, engineering, supplies, and why not that? So this is a pretty big group, and they're going to go all the way down, so we need to make sure that we're getting them there safely. And that should be it. And what's this guy doing? Oh, yeah. What you doing? You're going you're Port Moresby as well. You not be close enough. That way when we set this up for next time, we'll be more than happy with what we got going on. let's do this one. So, I like to have supplies max more than troops. And if you have more troops than supplies, I think it deteriorates at a faster speed. I could be wrong, but I think that's how that works. So you're going to Port Moresby as well. Again, we need to be smart with how we put you there. And I think with the amount of fuel we have, we'll be in like Flynn. I don't know. We'll see about that later. But I think with that, we are going to call it, we're going to call this one in like, as they say, darkness, because there's nobody to see here. All right, I thought that was going to be a thing. Good, okay. Yeah, been a nice one, hour and a half almost, and we didn't really get much done except for a lot of organization. We'll be back again with another video for you. I hope you enjoy it, and we're making progress, I guess. So let's just keep that up, shall we? Thanks for watching. See you next time.